Howdy gamers, old gamer guy here. Halloween is right around the corner and I've played a couple of Halloween oriented games this month, but here is a really good one. This is Madison VR and we start off with very little information. We're waking up in a dark room with a headache.
Oh my god. Oh, my head.
Answer me that. Just answer me that! Your own family.
No.
Your own blood.
This can't be
The hell were you
happening.
thinking?
God.
What in the hell crossed your mind? What the fuck is happening to you?
Yeah, good question, Dad. That's what I'd like to know. What the hell is happening? I've got a headache. My hands are bloody. There are pictures of what look like severed limbs. And apparently my father thinks that I am responsible for those severed limbs. So that's kind of disturbing. I just feel like I'm really hungover. But apparently I need to get out of this room, and apparently I need to find something to break through those boards. But this video is going to be gameplay from my first hour, and I will be giving you my customary, very vague first impressions of the game. I'll go ahead and tell you that I really, really like this. I love a good scary game in general, even on flat screen with a good TV and some good surround sound. You can really get involved and feel anxious. For me, it's better than a scary movie, personally. I guess because I'm in control of the character, so I feel more immersed. But holy hell, a scary game in VR is another level entirely. It's a completely different sport almost, a different league of the same sport maybe. But yeah, this is a really great example of it. And so a lot of this is just going to be gameplay. I have my microphone turned on with this footage. I'm just not talking at this point yet. But eventually I start to talk to myself a little bit and talk to the game. So a lot of this is just going to be me doing that and just showing you some gameplay. I rotated this TV around and there seemed to be something over here under this couch. So I'm investigating, and I do want to say here early on that I'm impressed with the inventory system. A lot of times games in VR seem to have clunky inventory systems, and I really like this one so far. But if you've never experienced VR, as you're watching this, try to imagine that the footage is from a camera that's attached to my glasses, and just try to imagine that you are in the room.
You are not my son! You are not my son. Police was right. What an idiot I was.
I didn't notice it at the time, but I think he just said the priest was right, and from that you can probably get an idea of where this is headed. But never mind that, because we are about to go into this claustrophobic space here. I don't feel like I have claustrophobia, but I feel like in VR, if you had claustrophobia, this would certainly set it off.
Come on. Maybe I can get out through Grandpa's house. I gotta get out of here.
I've mentioned a few times in other videos that I thought VR could set off somebody's vertigo if they suffered from vertigo, and I feel like that about claustrophobia here. This is just incredibly immersive. I felt like I had to avoid that nail right there because it looks like it would hurt me, but it's not going to hurt me. But never mind that. We're about to go into Grandpa's house, and notice how I stop in the doorway and look both ways in the hallway, because by this point I am starting to get legitimately nervous. The atmosphere is cool. We've got a door over here with a couple of ornate locks on it and some random items that I was trying to interact with there.
I need
We
to
have a
find way
locked
out.
door on the left,
Before
but
Dad
here
notices
is
I'm
where things started to get weirder and weirder, and I started to nervously talk to myself. So I'm going to shut up and let you listen to a little of that. Okay. Where the hell did that come from? Is that like a grandfather clock? Well, yes it is. Okay. Like I said, try to imagine what it would look like if you were in this room, because that's what VR looks like. This amuses me because that door opened by itself and I noticed it and just walked off without comment, and I was like, nope, I'm going to look over here a little bit first. Thanks.
Wasn't there a door here?
There's a lot of good detail in the textures, but I should point out, for those who have not played any VR, the image is not as sharp as what you see in this video. Clearly poltergeist activity. What the hell was Grandpa into? Oh, that's just great. Oh, that's cool. What's a dark entity? What the hell was that? Did the chair just rotate to face me? Yes. Chair is moving.
It's been 30 years since the notorious multiple murders, and in spite of numerous auctions of family assets, no one has previously purchased her camera. For viewers unfamiliar with the story, Madison Hill killed her own family during a witchcraft ceremony.
Witchcraft ceremony.
She was then fatally shot in the stomach by a police officer who was confident in that. And now for the weather.
And now for the weather. Okay. The TV talked about witchcraft and murders and a camera, so I think we can probably guess what is in that box. But I decided to investigate a little bit more, and I found this key over here that we'll get to use a little bit later. There's a record player here, and maybe we will get to use that later as well, but it seems broken right now.
All right.
The chair seems like it's getting impatient, and we have a combination lock over here.
All right, camera. It's me and you.
My birthday present?
My
did it get
birthday
here?
present. Luca. Oh, just what I wanted.
The camera is a major gameplay element. We will use the flash to light up the darkness, but also to make things happen.
What?
Oh boy. Floating chair. Okay. Something on the wall, or is that just a blank spot? That door just opened. That's just a blank spot. And then if I let this go, it just goes back in the inventory. That's cool.
The pictures just go into your inventory, and they do add up after a while, especially if you're like me and you take pictures every 2 feet in the darkness, but you can go in and delete the ones you don't want to keep.
The clock is gone. Whoa. Okay. Hold still there. All right. Damn you. Son of a sack. Oh, where did I?
Right there, I
wonder
took a
if that
picture
picture
and
is-
then I put the camera back in my inventory without developing the picture, so I was curious whether it would still be in my inventory, so I decided to check it out, and it is indeed automatically in the inventory, even though I did not technically shake it and develop it.
All right. Oh.
I should find a nail or something to hang it with.
Oh, I should find a nail. Or something. Didn't I see a nail? I thought I saw a nail. Oh, that's back again. Look at that. Thanks. Grandfather clock. Hey, we're in Grandpa's house, and a grandfather clock is helping me. What does it mean? Whoa. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. What does it mean? I don't like it. Oh, apparitions are happening. Okay, let's get, sure, I wonder if I can rotate that the other way. So I need
This
to...
looks a little awkward because I thought I had to access the hammer and then use the hammer on the nail, but I just had to
Okay,
interact
there we go.
with that spot while I was holding the nail. And now I can hang the picture up there.
Okay, I have to rotate
You
to
bring
the
up
right.
the inventory by
bit
pressing
awkward.
triangle, and then you rotate over to the right
So,
to access the objects. There is a place, like in Resident Evil, you eventually find a place where you can store things if you don't want to carry everything around all the time.
okay.
Notice there's a Polaroid on the wall. And also, you may have
Expecting
noticed
somebody
that
to
the
be
old
behind me.
person in the picture is carrying the camera.
No
So
way.
that should have been a clue to me about
No
what to do
what?
next. But I didn't notice that right at first. There's a clock on the wall that clearly has a place for something that we can put there later.
Let's try the camera again, I guess. Oh boy. What just happened? Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. The clock is gone again. Outstanding. It's locked. Oh, the key. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. Oh, you have to actually turn the key. That's interesting. Okay, so we're back in this room. Can I take that? Apparently not. I don't like all those strange noises.
What the hell has Dad been doing here?
Yeah, really. Agonized a few hours before she died. 43 years old. Dismembered bodies. 43-year-old. Okay.
Dad said he was repairing Grandpa's house, but instead he's been investigating this woman? What is going on?
Clearly, I had trouble accepting that this key was useless now, but never mind that, because there is another key over here in this empty matchbox.
Oh, all
There
right.
is a door over there to the right in the shadows, and so I immediately thought the key was for this door, but it was not for that door, and it was also not for this door. I took a lot of worthless pictures in this hour of gameplay, but I'm not going to make you watch all that.
Priest Thomas?
Names are old, but I still struggle with computers. Hope you find these useful. Please be careful. Remember what we talked about. I'll get back to you as soon as possible.
So the priest left a note and a
Release over
tape,
shoulder.
and here we have a place where we can store things if we want to. There's also a journal inside, but first we have to unlock it with this key.
Oh, it is a slot. Rock and roll.
I wasn't sure this was a key slot at first, and then I was trying to turn this wheel, but you just have to interact with it.
Wrong button on the controller. Take, store.
My notebook? So Dad's the one who took it away from me. I don't remember drawing any of these. Am I going insane?
Sister's leg. Mom's arm. Dad's head. Shit. Okay.
I haven't actually stored anything in this container, but usually the way it works is that those items would be shared between containers later in the game. I don't know if that's the case here or not.
Okay, so I've got a cassette tape. Oh, this is open now. That's just great.
Grandpa's house. I haven't been here since he died.
There's the tape player.
Fuck. This storm must have taken out the power. I think Grandpa had a generator in the basement.
Oh, this is great. It's almost like a dead body on the ground. Guessing this won't work now.
Grandma and Grandpa's room.
It always smelled weird in there. Aha. Toilet. That's creepy.
Ugh, it smells awful. The pipes must be clogged.
Oh. Okay, so that's the same toilet there. Clock face. I wonder if that goes. Locked.
There are some more Polaroids on the wall there, and as a general rule, it's a good idea to take pictures of any Polaroids you find, but I did not realize that for a little while.
Well, I guess it's downstairs. Son of a bitch. I always said Grandpa was weird. I always said it. I got yelled at when I would say it, but I always said Grandpa was weird. Grandma too, really. Breakers. Okay.
This is just a sequence where the breakers can be up or down, and you have to get the sequence correct. If you mess up, you have to start over.
Okay.
My character doesn't appear to have feet in this VR game. I don't know about you, but I prefer to have feet, but never mind that. There's another narrow passageway and an object.
That clearly goes on the clock. It's about time for something creepy to happen.
So at this point, I'm kind of unsure what to do next, so I start investigating some of the places I've been before. Now the lights are on in this bathroom.
Right. 8 left. Okay.
As you may have noticed, some items can be put in your backpack, while others have to be left where you find them.
Do not.
Chains? Maybe I can break them with something.
Oh, do not use. Do not seek the treasure. Oh, dirt.
Blue knees?
Blue knees is real, man. I told you, man. Blue knees. That's what it's all about. If you know, you know. Alright. Locked. Okay, so I've got the thing for the clock. Oh, I've also got my tape thing that I
It has no signal.
can listen to. And there's another door over there. That's where I came in, though, isn't it? The hell was that? Okay.
I have to interact with the tape player first so I can hit the eject button, and then I can put the tape in and it will play. But listen to what is on this tape. It is quite disturbing, even if the gameplay of me searching the kitchen isn't particularly exciting.
From the moment of first contact, it is already too late. When a demon attaches itself to a human,
Demons?
it becomes a parasite of sorts. It feeds from
just
the host
great.
until it devours every last part of their soul.
Fantastic.
In most instances, the demon's relentless objective is to get back to the world of the living.
Sometimes
If
they
you
just want a
to break that
sandwich.
link, well, I'm afraid it's no simple matter. I could speak at length about various rituals and procedures, but by far the best way is to obey. Help the demon attain that which it seeks. Only then will the demon leave of its own accord. Usually they enter the earthly plane through certain objects that they use as conduits between worlds. Even if you rid yourself of that object later, the demon has made the contact it needs, and already walks among us.
Great.
In the first stages of possession, the host human tends to withdraw from friends and family, becoming aggressive,
So Dad thinks
even violent. This is
that
the
I'm
result
possessed?
of the spiritual battle between the host and the entity, both vying for control over the mortal body. The symptoms that indicate that the possession is progressing are dizziness, nausea, and headaches. The latter of which can be so intense as to render the host unconscious for days. The dark entity manipulates its host with visual hallucinations and voices in the mind. Destroying the sanity of the host is for the purpose of making them
I can't believe
malleable,
Dad contacted this
compliant.
person.
This is how the demon fully exerts its insidious control. Oh, and before I forget, several cases of possession saw strange behavioral patterns in nearby insects, cockroaches in particular. My advice, steer clear of the insects.
Yeah.
There's just no way. I can't be possessed. There must be a mistake. Those pictures, that leg, that arm, I didn't do it. Dad thinks it was me, but I... Oh, God.
Oh, no.
My head. A door. A red door.
What?
What's happening to me?
A red door? What?
Is this what that man was talking about? It can't be happening to me.
What? Open the notebook.
Could it be the basement door?
Huh. Okay. Well, I don't know, man, but we gotta try this out. That's not it, though. No. Okay. When did that light bulb change into a noose? I didn't even notice that.
That happened all the way back when I took that first picture in that room.
Okay.
But it took me a long time to notice it. But never mind that. We have one of the keys that we need to get through this door with these two ornate locks.
Either one.
But this is as far as I made it in the game. I think you can probably tell that I really, really like this. This video is longer than I would like to make these first hour impressions videos, but I was really impressed with this game. I basically spent the rest of my time kind of searching around. I ended up back in this bathroom once again, and I just randomly decided to take a picture of the darkness there behind the bathtub, and there was another Polaroid. It's actually a red Polaroid. So there are different types of Polaroids. It's a good idea to take pictures of all of them, I guess, but the red ones don't actually give you a picture. But I'm looking for a red door in the basement, and I don't remember seeing a red door, and that's because I didn't see the door. You may remember there was another narrow passageway back down this way.
No reason to come back here again, I don't think. Oh.
That's right. My video game instincts just totally failed me right there, and I didn't realize that I could actually go through this passageway. But never mind that. I was persistent. I kept wandering around and finally made a breakthrough.
And the bugs. I advise you not to float around without feet.
And with that last silly joke out of the way, that will do it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Normally with these first hour impressions videos, they're shorter, more edited, and I talk a lot more. But I started thinking, man, you need to shut up sometimes and just let the game do the talking. So I tried to do that a little bit here. I hope you've enjoyed it. I don't know what's coming up next on the channel. I play a variety of games, so you never know what I'm going to buy next. But I hope you enjoyed this. For now, as always, thanks for watching.